Okay. This is going to be a general reading. If the past and present resonates with you, then this reading is for you. And if not, that's okay. You could check out my previous videos or wait for a new one. If anything doesn't resonate, it might not be the reading, but I think what I was trying to say is before taking my advice, always consult the professionals in the field that currently work with that. Any kind of legal, physical, psychological, things like that. Okay, we're going to get your past, your present, and your future. Okay, your mental environment, your external environment, some advice, and then a likely outcome. Oop. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, so for your past, we have the Three of Cups. So to me, then, what I'm getting like is some kind of friends or family that you've been getting along with. And then for your present, though, we have the Hangman in reverse. Discontentment, apathy, stagnation, impulsiveness, detachment. I just saw a black cat. That's so cool. Okay. Perhaps these were people that you were getting along with, maybe hanging out with. Maybe if you're changing, like for example, if you're going at a higher vibration, or if you're changing paths, or if you're realizing that this just kind of isn't my vibe anymore, it could be causing that type of discontentment with the people that you're around. We do in your future have the Death card. Now, not to say that there's going to be any kind of actual death. That is not what I'm getting at all. What I'm getting is there's going to be some type of a transformation, some kind of internal transformation, where if you're trying to become a different person, you will become that different person. Or if you're wanting a situation to change, it looks like the situation will be changing. For your internal environment, we have the World card here. Success, achievement, accomplishment, travel. You're really looking to seek what you want out of life. And I feel like that's what's manifesting this upcoming change for you. For your external environment, this one goes along with more of your present vibe, maybe feeling kind of impatient, because the external environment, as the Knight of Pentacles, protective, defensive, stubborn, ambitious, hard worker, prophet, finishing what you start. Now, this can be a very slow moving energy. That may not be what you want to hear at the moment, considering your Hangman in reverse. You really don't want it to be slow moving. With this World card, you want the oyster, you want it all, kind of a thing. Now, you can essentially have it all that you want, but it will take time. There's parts of you that are still cultivating. There's parts of that you're still manifesting, and that's not that you're consciously manifesting. You might be trying to work hard to consciously manifest something or some things, but there's a lot that goes into manifesting subconsciously and behind the scenes that you're not aware of, that you're not in control of, and that's just kind of the gist of how it all works, if that makes sense. You don't have to do a lot to manifest. You really don't. And this is why it's gonna take time for all that to work together, to come together. For your advice, we actually have 3 cards. We see the Strength here, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords. So what I'm getting out of these 3 cards is part of this inner change. Learning how to overcome negative qualities in yourself so that as you're manifesting, and part of manifesting a better future for yourself is what you see in the world around you essentially reflects what's inside of you. And so by conquering certain aspects that you don't necessarily like, even subconsciously, that's what's gonna initiate a lot of these changes that you see around you. Let's take a little bit of a look. With the 5 of Swords, we have defeat, surrender, change, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, bullying, and intimidation. With the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, sometimes this means like people working together unfairly, like against you, not for you, kind of a thing. Although this card here in reverse says apprenticeship, learning, studying, growing, hard work, and commitment. Those look like pretty good qualities, actually. And it's really nice. It goes really nicely with the strength card as well. The inner strength, overcoming self-doubt, focus, persuasion, influence, compassion, confidence. It's a really nice blend, the way that it's going from on the bottom being trumped by each more positive cards. I think conquering self-doubt and building up your courage, being able to accept any negative qualities that you see in yourself, or learning to have compassion for negative qualities that you're seeing from others. One of the techniques that I use to do that is using definitely like a mirroring effect. What I don't like about what this person is doing. Is there any possible way that specifically, or in any other way, that could be a reflection of something I do, or something I don't personally like? Like, sometimes I found out I just didn't like a lot because I had a negative self-perception about a lot of things, and that by changing into a more compassionate perspective of I don't mind that, or it goes from like, wow, like that sucked, like that was lame, into, well, I appreciate that person's creativity, or the fact that they were able to come up with something, like this commercial is boring. Well, they did get paid for that, so that's pretty cool. They clearly somebody somewhere likes what they did, and that deserves its own kudos. Little things like that helped me to learn how to cultivate compassion instead of negativity. And then that helped me go from saying, well, when I do things, I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that because I suck at it, into, well, I'm just going to do it because it's just something to try. I learned to have self-compassion as well. And that really brought up my own confidence and influence in learning how to feel stronger, actually. I felt better being kinder. I felt a lot better having something nice to say and something nice to think. I didn't hold on to a lot of these little grudges that just really just caused me bitterness in the end. It made me look bad, it made me feel bad, kind of a thing. So that's what I'm getting for the advice here. And then for your likely outcome, we got 2 nice little cards here. We have the Page of Cups, and then we have the 4 of Swords. So I really see you kind of like what I was talking about, where I started to omit these negative personal influences that made me feel bad and made me feel sick. You will be somebody who is learning compassion. And there was a lot of relief I got from taking situations in a more positive way. There's a lot of release for old grudges and old stressors. I do feel more restful. I feel like a lot of people who are finding healing have, because when you feel bad, your body literally creates those chemicals, just that aren't healthy long term or in large doses. There's reasons why we have bad feelings like anger or frustration or disappointment or sadness. There's reasons why we have that, for sure. But to have that and not happiness definitely throws things out of balance. Now, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor in any way, shape, or form. So definitely, do your own research and find out exactly what you see and believe and how and why. But that's just a personal experience that I've really noticed for myself that I'm able to apply to what I got here from these two cards, is the outcome of being that person that you want to be, or even if that person is in the process of learning, that's still a step forward. That's really exciting, you guys. I think I'm going to leave that here, and I hope you guys got a good enough, a lot of validation and a good enough direction from the reading.